Hey everybody, Dan from rightbrainnow.com. Today we are just going to be covering a short little lesson on creating a new document in Adobe Illustrator. So I am working in Adobe Illustrator Creative Cloud 2014, but these options have basically remained the same for all the Adobe releases in recent years. So you can follow along, as well as all these things that we are about to do work the same exact way on a PC computer. So as you can see, I've clicked on File up here, and I'm just going to click on New, and it is going to bring up the new document window. So here you can title your document. So I'm going to type, let's do Right Brain Now Illustrator is what I'm going to title this document. And then here you can do number of artboards. And what an artboard is the number of workspaces in one particular Illustrator document. So most cases you are going to use one. But for instance, say you needed to create a business card design and you wanted to do a front and a back of the business card. You would want two artboards. And here I am going to show you the example of that. So let's create a template for a business card design, and this same step, say you wanted to do a front and a back of an 8x10 or an 8.5x11 sheet of paper, this is what you would do. So width, let's do 3 inches. I believe business cards are 2.5, let's say 2.5 tall, 3 inches wide. Number of artboards, I'm going to do 2. And what I'm going to do here, space, this will be the spacing between the two artboards. So I am going to do, let's do a 1/2 inch. Columns, this will be the number of columns your artboards appear in. So right now it is set to 2. Let's just leave it at 2. The artboards should appear side by side. Sizing, custom, so here you can do a letter, legal. You have all these different settings here. I always leave it custom so I can set my own document sizing right there. Here it will do orientation. So say we messed up, we weren't reading over here where it said width and height, and I type my numbers in backwards. I can simply click the portrait orientation and it exactly flips these numbers if you want to watch that one more time. So we know a business card, we want to be landscape orientation. Right now we are in portrait orientation, which always moves the bigger number to the height entry right there. So if I click portrait, you can see these two numbers flip-flopped again. So bleed, we want a full bleed on this document. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do an 1/8 of an inch, and an 1/8 of an inch comes out to be 0.125 inches, and we are going to do that on the top, bottom, left, and right. So all the way around there will be an 1/8 of an inch. And then advanced, usually I don't mess with this because I already have my settings already in here, but color mode, if you wanted to display on the screen, RGB is what you would want to select. A business card we will be printing though, so CMYK is what we are going to keep. Printing, we want 300 DPI. They say screen is 72 PPI, but what we are going to do, and PPI stands for pixels per inch. DPI, like I said before, is dots per inch. So screen PPI 72. With these new Retina screens on the MacBooks and things, I would always choose probably medium as my lowest setting, just to avoid any blurriness. And then preview mode, I just leave that as default. So we are gonna be good to go here, so let's click OK. And you can see I didn't exactly size those business cards correctly, but you can see the two artboards side by side. So you can see I didn't size those correctly. So let's go back up to File. We are going to go down here to Document Setup. And here we can change our different settings. So you can see our bleed here, our unit we had set to inches. Over here we will click Edit Artboards. And here You can see now we are able to select that artboard. The red line is that bleed that I had set, which is 1/8 of an inch all the way around. So I believe I messed up. Let's come up to here to width, 3 inches, height, 2.5, and let's make that 2 inches. That looks more like it. So then come over here, we're going to click Artboard 2, and we will do the same exact thing, and we will change that to 2 inches, and then I'm just hitting the tab key to get that that change input there, and you can see it changed that as well. So then we'll just click the arrow key, and now the artboards are set, and we are good to go creating our business cards. So that is how you create a new document and set up that new document in Adobe Illustrator. You can see the name that I input right there is right there. Here's our color mode, CMYK, and we are in preview right now. So that is how you set those up. rightbrainnow.com. Check out the website, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and we will see you guys in the next lesson. Take care.